Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be telling you guys all about the Hubble Space Telescope. So, a little bit of background. The Hubble Space Telescope is a space telescope that orbits Earth, and I picked this one because I've always heard about it, but I didn't know anything about this telescope. It launched into orbit on April 24th, 1990 by the Space Shuttle Discovery, and it was actually named after this astronomer named Edwin Powell Hubble, who was born in 1889 and died in 1953. They named it after him because he made many discoveries, and he pointed out that the many barely visible and faraway clouds of light in the universe were actually galaxies, like the Milky Way. He's also known for his discovery that the farther away a galaxy is from Earth, the faster it appears to move away. And then on the bottom right corner, there's a photo of the Hubble telescope. A little bit more background. How Hubble works is that it basically collects light from celestial objects and directs it to the telescope's science instruments. It uses lots of different types of technology, including a wide field camera, a cosmic origins spectrograph, advanced camera for surveys, a space telescope imaging spectrograph, and fine guidance sensors. When Hubble was launched back in the 90s, its main missions were to learn as much about celestial bodies as possible, gain information about stellar and galactic objects' processes, observe space's history, confirm physical laws as we know them, and to be able to sustain space conditions and continue to provide information for years to come. And so then this is a photo of it being launched into space. So Hubble beginnings. This space launch didn't go as seamlessly as they planned. So Hubble got launched into space, and then around 2 weeks later, it sent back the images it had taken out in space, but they were a little bit blurry. You could still see the images, but it was just a little bit blurry, and it caused concern. And basically, it turns out there was a problem with Hubble's primary mirror, and that's what that is on the photo to the right. That's the mirror that was messed up a little bit. So this led to different servicing missions where astronauts would basically go back out into space and fix Hubble and make different tweaks and changes to get the telescope to work properly. This often included switching out pieces as well as upgrading the technology with each mission, because as time went by, technology was getting more and more advanced, and so they were trying to make Hubble essentially the best working telescope it could be. So 5 of these service missions were made in total throughout the years. The 5th one was the last one, and that's the one that ultimately saved Hubble and made it operate much longer. But it actually almost didn't happen, because during this time, there was the Space Shuttle Columbia accident in February of 2003. Basically, they didn't want to go out there into space after this accident, probably because of publicity reasons. Just that wouldn't look great if they're going onto space out of respect for the accident, but also in terms of safety and precaution. So they almost didn't do this last mission, but there was a petition, and a lot of people were saying, no, please go out there and fix it. They got lots of uproar and a little bit of backlash. So the Atlantis astronauts ended up going back out there to fix Hubble. They added 2 new instruments, repaired 2 others, and conducted extensive maintenance on Hubble to make it the amazing telescope that we know it as today. And then that's a photo of an astronaut fixing it, or out in space about to fix it. And then some fun facts / significance. The Hubble Space Telescope can capture extremely high-quality images of space as well as the faraway and early universe. It is the only space-based telescope to provide such clear and high-quality photos at UV, visible, and almost infrared wavelengths, which you just learned about in class not too long ago. And then some fun facts. When scientists want to use Hubble, they participate by like doing an open, peer-reviewed, and anonymous competition, so that it's like equal and a fun way to see if your request can be accepted. And it takes Hubble around an hour and a half to complete one orbit around Earth. And another fun fact is that Hubble is still operating today, which is pretty amazing. These are some images taken by Hubble. As you can see, they are super crisp, very clear. The colors are just amazing. I had such a great time like looking at all these images. They are seriously so mind blowing that like this exists out there. And then here's my bibliography of the sources I used, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching.